Before we get into this video, I want to thank my supporters on Patreon and Discord. Without you, I wouldn't be able to make content like this and bring it to you. Everyone you see here has helped in some way. It just goes to show that my name may be on the channel, but it's more of a community project and I couldn't do it without their support. Special shout out to those at the highest tiers, including Katie Rose, Mikey, and Philip Hall 1987. If you would like to support me, you will find the links to Patreon and Discord in the description below. There you can find everything from chances to play multiplayer games with me to early access to videos. There are also some freebies too. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Hello everyone, welcome back to the episode of Jamie Plays with me, Jamie. Today we are having another playthrough of Bajor. So we're on the third episode, and in the past two episodes we kind of, we established Bajor, we started spreading out, and unfortunately we've become a bit, blocked off from expanding. So unfortunately there are kind of some hazards in the way from those last two systems. And yeah, we have the Temerian Unity who's kind of come through here. We have the Acacian Union who are not growing or anything. The Shepherite guilds actually are growing. They are expanding in this playthrough, which is interesting because usually I only see them as kind of just Shepherd within the Shepherd system, which is where they come from. The Betazoid houses are expanding. It looks like the Federation might not actually be forming because the United Earth and Tellarite Technocracy are together, and then the Vulcans and the Andorians are together in a different coalition. So it doesn't look like there's enough to form the Federation, although maybe an event will fire and that will help. So the question now is how we are going to continue kind of keeping up with Cardassia, because unfortunately I think they still have room to expand over here. I mean, it looks like this hasn't been claimed yet. The Antedon Shoals are expanding, so it's going to be, it's going to be interesting. I think what we might have to do is, I did say that I was going to have a very kind of friendly Bajoran playthrough, but actually we might need to kind of conquer and take some stuff like the Temerian Unity just so we can kind of keep up with the Cardassians, unfortunately. Because otherwise they are going to come and attack. And we can already see here, they have the 8th Order is 654 points, and this fleet up here is 1,098. Although, they are going to be attacking the Void Cloud here, which is already doing a lot of damage to their hull. So actually maybe that's not going to work out for them, but we will see. So I think what we're definitely going to do is make sure that we have kind of as many ships as possible first, and then we might have to expand. Antedon Shoals has declared the Acacian Union their rival. Okay, that's kind of expected. You do have association status. Can we get you in? Oh no, you're fighting the Tellarian Republic at the moment. Oh, actually, so maybe the Tellarian Republic has expanded right there. Why are you flashing? Orb of Prophecy. Go to Polaris. Oh, that's why that's flashing. There's another Orb of Prophecy event chain that we can potentially find. So in the last episode we were really kind of following the orb, and I'm hoping to actually be able to get into this system. Oh yeah, looks like we can now. We're going to try and get into that system and figure out what's there, if anything. And then once we do that, we'll definitely kind of come down here and try this Orb of the Prophets expedition. Oh, Orb of the Prophets expedition. This is the Orb of Prophecy expedition. That will be very interesting. Oh, we have another, tradition. So I did tell the mod devs, so the mod developers, about the Discovery tradition not being here, so they're going to have to take a look for me, so that might be updated while we're doing this playthrough. Adaptability, you know what, we need something a little bit more something more that will kind of increase our ships, subjugate and vassalize, capital buildings, housing, slaves, empire, 12.12%. Prophecy, anomaly research speed, scientists, celestial guidance, survey speed, increases leader experience gain, force of will, 2 extra star bases, defensive wars. You know what? I might actually go for this one, even though I'm able to use the Impose Ideology cast belly, whereas the other may select a neighboring country to target for unique belly. Well, there's also diversity, which is shipbuilding speeds, survey speed, build cost, admiral level cap. Oh, so unfortunately, I don't really see anything that will help our fleet power directly, unfortunately, or make them anything. But there is, for example, both diversity and force of will, which would help with the, for example, defensive. And in fact, I think I'm going to go for force of will. Because then this next one we can go for 2 extra star bases, and that means 2 extra anchorages to support fleets, which I think will be very useful. So we definitely need to increase our production of alloys as well. Go for 1 alloy foundry for now. New research. Let's go for the let's go for code breaking. That will help us with the Cardassian. Because I think, yeah, we're not even gaining anything. Whereas once we increase our encryption and code breaking, that will make it a little bit easier for us to figure out what exactly they're doing. Be very nice. Okay, so first fleet is upgraded, second fleet is also upgraded now. I think we can build another ship. Or not. What do we need for a destroyer? 363 alloys. So we cannot do that just yet. Oh, close borders from the Vulcans. Interesting. Why? You have closed borders for the Vulcans as well. Interesting. I wonder why they're not getting along. Close borders from the Sonar Command. Yep, that's fully expected. Oh, and they're fighting the Orions, who are probably somewhere around here. And unfortunately, I think the Temerians are going to be their next target. Which means, actually, maybe we should claim some systems. Oh, but we don't have the right war philosophy policy. We might have to change that then, because unfortunately, if I don't expand, I'm going to die. Shepherlites, you're feeling protective. I really want to try and get you into the to our coalition if possible. I think that would really help against the Cardassians. So, first leader, you have leveled up. Great. Vedic Assembly. Let's go for the spiritual guidance. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. We have 2 traits already from that. Maybe we shouldn't go for another one. Let's go back and let's go for donation to the faith and see if that does anything this time. Resources will be invaluable to our good work. Come, child, let's talk about the light we can bring to the world. Let's do that. Let's have a look at Bajor. It's not as though anything has changed here that I can see. I mean, growth and courage, that looks good. Oh, actually, something we should do is prioritize the lawmen, simply because our crime is starting to increase, and I don't want to have criminals on our planet if we avoid that. Okay, so you had to jump back, unfortunately, because you were in a system that the Cardassians took. Unfortunate, but fully expected. Oh, the Vulcans are really kind of expanding this way as well. That's interesting. You are at war with the Sharonite Commission. As are you. You're at war with the Orions, so it seems like a lot of people are at war with everyone. Oh, Sigma aliens. New research. Let's go for the... You know what, let's go for the claim influence cost. And something that I want to do, we're going to have to change our policies. Let's go for... you know what? We are pacifist, which means we can only go for liberation wars. Would there be any way... Oh, how aliens. Nice to meet you. Let's send an envoy there. Open borders from the Vulcans now. That was interesting. So I wonder if there's any way to actually claim. We don't have any claims. Of course we don't have any claims, because we are a peaceful empire. You know what? I think this means I'm going to have to try to change. We shouldn't be pacifist. Cannot use unrestricted war policy, cannot engage in indiscriminate or bombarding, but I also cannot claim any systems, probably because I'm pacifist. This is the war's philosophy. So I think what I need to do is, we're gonna have to play a little bit of a long game in the hopes. Oh, I hate EVA work. Personally, I found it far more tolerable if we had actually found what we came for. It appears another false lead on the hunt for the Orb of Prophecy. Understood. Well, that's a shame. What we could do, though, is say you automatically survey. I guess might as well. The one that's moving home will be there at the end of the year. I'll then have you go down here to do the Orb of the Prophets expedition. Ooh. Third potential expedition. Let's go like that. And say... Beta Segundi. Where is... So, we don't want... stop tracking those, because we're finished with those. Let's track that one, though. Oh, it's down here. Oh, in fact, that's perfect. This science ship that's down here will then deal with that, I think. If it can. So that's what we'll do. So, okay, so I need to play the long game, I think. And what that basically means in these terms, where are the factions? Let's open the factions. You are a... Approval, happiness, faction support... Harmonious Empire. You want harmony. You want religious education. Oh, and we want prophecy. Private healthcare. You want non-violence, traditional prosperity, keep the peace, defensive pact. The thing is, we are too pacifist. We need to be, I don't know, not militarist exactly, but just not pacifist. You want free movement, reproductive freedoms, free education, universal healthcare. So actually, we don't even have a faction. So what I was going to do was I was going to say, let's go to manage faction and let's embrace a faction, or let's promote a faction. Unfortunately, keep peace, defensive stance, traditional prosperity, traditions, private schools, private healthcare, and this is the religious one. Harmonious Empire. Yeah, we don't even have a faction that we could then promote to say, oh, be more warlike. The question is, what are we going to do? How are we going to become more warlike? Cardassians. Could we declare war? Demilitarization? That wouldn't be bad, but of course we're not going to be able to do anything against them. You're still doing your work. We can't do that. So if you have any ideas, please put them in the comments. I don't know how we're going to become less pacifist as a result, because if I go to policies... Oh. If the game doesn't crash... Oh, there we go. Oh, incoming intelligence. Something alarming. A group of humans have declared a state for themselves in a star system they've named Nevam Satara. Ooh, this is worrying. Let's say this is worrying. Oh, more information. Let's go for the reinforced hull, I think, for our ships. And for our new research, let's go for the Starship Variant Specialization. I think that will be good. We have first contact here, and we cannot move you for... Yeah, another 60 days. Oh, because actually we haven't finished yet, so that's fine. Oh, they are right in our... Wow, okay. They are right next to Bajor. That is a surprise, to say the least. Let's build another ship. Oh, we now need 407. That is a lot. Go like that. Go like that. And let's go like that, so we can build a destroyer. Right there. First contact. Yep, you are still going, so there's not much we can do there. Let's also give you upgrades at the same time, if we can. Oh, First contact, we have done it. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Okay, but it's going to be the Packleds, I think, judging from that portrait that we just saw. Empire capital. Let's now go for the... Oh. Another first contact. Open borders from the Sonar Command. That's nice of you. Let's establish an embassy as well. Oh yeah, and they want to as well. Perfect. So now let's go for the resort location. I don't know if we have one of those on Bajor. Actually, we might. No, we don't. Armor factory +1. So we don't. Let us seek spiritual guidance, and let's go for the Kai. Oh, we gain the Explorer trait, which we had before. Okay, so I think we are out of traits that we can get, unfortunately. So here, what are we... We're making 2 Latinum a month, so going for a trading center, for example, is not going to be very useful. But, oh yeah, we could upgrade you. Give us an extra doctor job, which means we'll get pops faster. We'll use Cordrazine, which we're currently making tons of 10 Cordrazine anyway, so I think we're okay. Venus Corva is a demon planet, polar planet, and a polar planet. So actually, we need to go... We need to get some Andorian pops. Here, the Children of Tama, let's fund the study, because why not? They are our neighbor. Since we currently cannot expand and destroy them, yeah, we might need to come up with other alternatives. Okay, so we have you here. Let's now do this Orb of the Prophets expedition, and then let's come down here and do the next step in the Orb chain, the Orb event chain, or the Orb of Prophecy. Okay, you are upgrading. So we're going to need more alloys, as we always do. That. Yeah, let's go like that then. And we can go like that. Probably not much more at the moment. So, on screen, we've met the Packleds. And peace be with you, Packleds. So, let us meet... yeah, let's meet you. And how is our spy network stuff going? Oh, it's still only very strong. We are not gathering any information whatsoever. It's a shame. Okay, you are jumping back, that's fine.
An alien empire has established communications.
Is that... Packleds, yeah. Wait, oh, are the Cardassians attacking the Packleds? No, the Zenkethi. Wait, why...
Find yourself, think free.
How is that working? Oh, keep trying. That's a shame. Packleds, you're at war with the Sele Clutches. Interesting. And you are at war with the Sele Clutches. No, you're not anymore. Offer association status. Oh, that's not bad. We could get another one associated with us. How about you?
Empire has established communications.
Offer tribute. Invite to coalition. You're only at -59. Not bad. So here, let us try and survey again. You're going down there for whatever reason. Okay, what about, you know, all of this? Well, we will... -160. Okay, so we've met you. Let's give you protectorate status, so we at least have something.
Research complete.
And before anyone else could do it. Great, so they are now our protectorate. Let's now go for the +5% habitability. I want to try and raise these so we can at least have something. Oh, interesting. New people to meet. So let's go for these 2 extra star bases. That will be great. That will really help our fleet. We of course need to buy more alloys. Yeah. That. Go like that. Like that. And let's now go like that. So we can definitely get 1. Let's put that 1 here because of course Cardassians. Upgrade. What I would also like to do is, if we go here, let's a Naval Logistics Center, and you will go there as well. The other one, get one as well. Still can't move you for another 3 months, annoyingly. But otherwise, we are going to start the Orb of the Prophets expedition. It's going to be really interesting to see how that turns out, because again, I've never played as the Bajorans. Establish embassy, of course. Offer association status. Oh, and they want to establish mutual embassies with us as well. Yeah, that's good. So, yeah. Kind of difficult when you only have one planet. By now I would have had a couple the other major empires. I wonder, well, I think I went maybe for one of the hardest starts in the game. Oh, you're at war with somebody we don't know, which is the Orion Trade Union still.
Has established communications.
Great, so we have met the Kethi, which is interesting. Can we now go up here and, yep, we can assign you. Okay, so it looks like the Cardassians are doing well in their war. Interesting. Again, cannot move you. Actually, you know what? What I will do, since we're not doing anything against the Cardassians anyway, we might as well try and meet. So, let's go like that. Yeah, because that's the Shepherdite Guilds. That's going to be the Talarian Republic. Naval Logistics Center, upgrade. Yeah, and that's moving down there once you've finished here, although it's going to be a while. Bit. Oh, let us seek spiritual guidance, and yeah, that's unfortunate. It didn't work. But that was to be expected. So, what we could also... No, we still have 10 pops. 10 pops, we still need 3 months before we get you. You will become a lawman, or a, basically a police officer to reduce crime. First contact, let's say keep at it in the Talar system. Oh, we've met the Binar domains. Oh, Cation Union, yeah, we'll go for that then.
Construction complete.
They're considered overwhelming. Yeah, I mean, you should be considered overwhelming. Mutual embassies, yes. I mean, we could improve relations. Still can't move you for another 170 days, though. Annoyingly. Aurelian parliaments are here. Yeah, nothing we can do with you, and you're at war with the Breen. Interesting. Looks like the Breen are expanding already. Let's go for the trust growth increase. And here, we'll just have to keep trying for first contact. It's a shame. And even more people to potentially meet once our envoy finally has some, you know, is able to actually do something. You here, you should still be surveying. Oh. Maybe you need to repair. Well, yeah, you do need to repair at 2 points. You obviously repair. 2 months. Come on. We can do it. So, crime is now completely down, so let's deprioritize that one. And what I'd like to do is prioritize the factory, because we want as many of those as possible. Still doing fine for housing and amenities, so I don't need to build, for example, another city district yet. Great, and how are we doing for water ice? Plus 19. Actually, we could do that, because we have more than enough water ice to, yeah, actually support that. So, first contact event. On screen, we've met the Talarian Republic, which is great. And, oh, the Her alien. That's great, or the He aliens, however you'd like to pronounce that. You're coming along nicely. Oh, the Orions. We might as well meet you then. And the other one? Oh, yes, right here. Which system are you in? Does that say Zorin? I think that says Zorin or Zovin. I think it's an R, Zorin. So we shall see. Close borders from the Tellurian Republic. Well, that's a shame. Let's send a military vessel to Forma 1. Let's take... Oh, Temerian language study. Let's do that research as well. Let's actually stop your upgrades, because you're not actually upgrading anyway, and do that research. And then go back to upgrade. And maybe by that time, you'll actually be able to. So you're building an administrative district. You don't have any kind of fleet whatsoever. Oh, let's keep at it. I'd like to integrate them as quickly as possible. Oh, interesting. Lurian Principality, that's great. Keep at it. All of those are done. So, Finar Domains, Shepelite... Lurian Principality, where'd you go? Where is Lur? I thought it was basically around here, but obviously not quite. Oh, distress call, battle stations. Yeah, that's exactly why I sent that fleet originally. And you are... Oh, they're just now doing hull damage. Good. Hopefully not that much. Just a patrol frigate. Oh, interesting. Stay in, aliens. Oh, and you did retreat. Very good. So let's go for more offensive capability, chance of survival in a fight, evasion. Let's go for the engineering variants. And then what we're going to do is for our next research, let's go for the titanium hull. Okay, so it's just their largest vessel then. Oh, we did lose a patrol frigate, which is a shame. Oh, and all of our edicts have expired, so let's do those again. Oh, distress call. We gained 200 alloys. Not bad, but we're basically going to have to replace our, replace that patrol frigate that was destroyed. Basic counterintelligence. Production targets, definitely. Can we go for research grants? And let's go for the... Ooh. Go for both of these. That will be helpful. And first contact protocols, since we're not using our influence for claiming or anything at the moment. Supply upkeep, let's do that. Educational reform, you know what? Might as well. And might as well for religious unity, because we're not using any of that for anything else. So you... understood. So, while several ancient texts appear to suggest likely locations in which the Orb of the Prophets could be found outside of the Bajoran system, none of those investigated uncovered one. Several minor alien artifacts were recovered, however, resulting in the expedition being seen as at least a partial success. Scholars believe at least one orb is still to be uncovered, likely in a nearby star system. Understood. That's great. So if we look here, the Orb of the Prophet is gone, but... we still do have the Orb of Prophecy left. Oh, excellent. We can now understand the Children of Tama, or the Temerian Unity. Establish an embassy? Nope, you're not so happy with that one. Anyway, all of these are done, so let's get rid of those. Orders closed from the Orion. Okay. How are we doing? We now have 3 envoys. Let us... oh, you're being used there. Let's assign this one, and we have that one that just still... whenever he or she finishes their job, they just go, you know what, I'm going to take a half a year off. I think I'm going to bring that up with the devs and see if anything can be changed. New research. Let's go for the... deuterium collector, neutron enricher, and the import deuterium idea. Oh, hold on. Oh, and of course now neither of you can move? What happened? So that's already happening. Second fleet is fully repaired. Can I build a ship? No. Establish embassy with the Deltan Unions. Yes. Close borders from the Bolian League. Why? I have no idea. But But if that's what you really want, let's give you an upgrade. Second fleet, first fleet. Yeah. Let's fund an expedition again, and let's go outside of the Bajoran system and see what that gets us. Oh, Polaris. Oh, Orb of the Prophets expedition isn't finished. That will be... let's go like that and then like that. That will, of course, be much faster to do that. Let's keep at it with the first contact. Updating, upgrading. Good. 9 jobs. That's very good. Oh, Vulcans declared war on the Orions. Interesting. The Vulcans, Andorians, and the Sharonite Commission, so they must have changed... Oh, they didn't actually change the ethics. I thought that might be what they were doing. Aurelian parliaments want to establish mutual embassies. Let's say agree. Andorian Empire is opened as well. Can we establish embassies? Yes, we can. I think everywhere else should have an embassy. Except for people like the Zenkethi, but I think they're about to not exist. Akleds, you're overwhelming as wow. As well, wow. That is really quite a lot. Okay, well, I am going to pause this, or end this episode rather. I'm going to end this episode here because it's been about half an hour. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please remember to comment down below what you think I should do. How do you think would be the best to actually kind of survive as the Bajorans? So as a spiritualist, pacifist, oh, wrong one, sorry. Actions. So we're spiritualist and we are pacifists, and also egalitarian. And unfortunately, I don't see any other. There are no other factions. There are no kind of military faction that we could try and hype up. I think if we can get the Augment Khanate in 2188, they are militaristic. So if we can then start using their pops and saying like, yes, we want to be militaristic, that would be really helpful. Maybe that's the way to do it. But anyway, comment down below and tell me how you think I should best kind of play the Bajorans and how I should actually kind of expand and be okay. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.